Okay, let's jump right into this. We're doing a deep dive today on, well, a pretty bold claim.
It really is. We're looking at sources that connect modern astrophysics.
Yeah, from institutions like the Nazareth and Tusi Astrophysic Observatory.
Exactly. Connecting that science with scripture that's, 14 centuries old. The argument is that the science is basically catching up to the text.
And the scripture gives us a great starting point, this idea that God shows signs in the horizons and within themselves. So we have to look way out and also right here at home.
And when you do look out, the sheer scale is the first thing that hits you. The sources say the universe was created with Hawkeye.
Which means with truth, right? Like an inherent solid structure.
An inherent structure, exactly, and for a determined period. So the implication is that it's not random. It's not just chaos.
And that's where the science it's mind-blowing. I mean, take our galactic neighbor, Andromeda.
M31, yeah, our closest large galaxy.
And it's 2.2 million light years away. You look up on a clear night, and you might see this tiny, hazy object, a little smudge.
But that smudge light, which travels at 300,000 kilometers a second, takes 150,000 years just to cross it from one side to the other.
That's just impossible to really comprehend.
It is. And the sources point to others, like Centaurus A, which is 10 million light years away, and was formed from two galaxies colliding.
So even if they couldn't grasp the numbers, they knew these things were out there and that they were important. I mean, they use them for navigation.
Oh, absolutely. The sources are very clear on that. Using the stars to navigate in the darkness of the land and sea, that requires precision, order.
But maybe the most amazing part isn't what's millions of light years away, but what's happening right here, protecting us.
I agree. Let's zoom all the way back in. The sources refer to the sky as a protected roof.
The protected roof, which is, a perfect description of the Earth's atmosphere.
It is. And that roof is working hard. The mesosphere layer alone burns up something like 50 tons of meteors every single day.
50 tons. Wow. So without it, we'd just be constantly bombarded.
We would. And that's just the small stuff. For the really big threats, we have bodyguards.
Planetary bodyguards. You mean the Sun and Jupiter?
That's right. The sun's massive gravity deals with about 85% of large incoming asteroids and comets.
And Jupiter, being so huge, grabs most of the rest.
It's like a cosmic bouncer. It grabs another 12%. Between the two of them, our path is kept remarkably clear.
And if you want to see why that's so important, just look at the moon. The Copernicus crater is, 93 kilometers wide?
It is. A strike like that on Earth would be an extinction-level event, no question. The whole system is like a finely tuned defense network.
And that brings us to what might be the most precise finding of all. The sun's actual location in the Milky Way.
Yes. This is incredible. It's not random. It's situated near what's called the Corrotation Circle.
Okay, the Corrotation Circle. What is that exactly?
Well, think of the galaxy's spiral arms spinning around. The sun is orbiting at almost the exact same speed as the arms in our local area.
It's kind of surfing the wave, not crashing through it.
You are. You're staying in this calm, stable lane. And that matters because the spiral arms are chaotic. They're full of intense radiation and exploding stars.
Things that are very bad for life.
Very bad for life. We're in the most non-hazardous, life-friendly part of the galaxy. It's the galactic equivalent of a quiet, safe suburb.
So this precise placement is presented as proof of the idea that the sun and moon operate by fine calculation. It's not chance, it's deliberate.
That's the argument. Whether you're looking at the vastness of other galaxies or the micromanagement of our own solar system, the theme is flawless structure.
Which leaves you with this really provocative final thought from the sources. It's almost a challenge.
It is. It says, then gaze again and again. Your sight will return to you fatigued and diminished, having found no flaw.
So it's challenging you, the listener, to go look for the disorder, to find the mistake in the system.
And the claim is, you won't find it. You'll just find more and more layers of profound, inescapable order. Something to think about next time you look up at the night sky.